no idea how long I can continue these. Just cause my schedule is like crap right now. So anyway, this is the end of week 1 for our build season. Kickoff was a week ago from today. We woke up at like 5 in the morning to drive over to LaSalle Stewart Center, and we watched the game. Or like the game animation, which you should look up. It's actually it's a really strange game. So anyway, after we got back from LaSalle Stewart Center, we went into groups, and then we we had each group analyze different parts of the game. And then everyone came together, so everyone has more or less a pretty decent understanding of how the rules work. After that, it took like 3 hours, which is kind of ridiculous. After that, we formed strategies. So, what are various Actually, it's really hard to come up with strategies in this game. Like, we tried doing that, and we made some progress, but not a whole lot. Mainly we did like strategy options, like score high, goal score low, go, etc., etc. Actually, strategizing is really hard in this game because how well you do actually depends on your alliance, which is it's kind of obnoxious. So it's you have to. Okay, so it's like we're supposed to come up with a strategy, but there's like you can't really come up with a good strategy. You just have to come up with a robot. Instead of having your robot conform to your strategy, you have to have your strategy conform to your robot. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's way too early in the morning for this. So our groups, they also form dream teams, which is like what is the ideal alliance. So what combination of robots would be an unstoppable force of destruction that would win every single match. At this point, we had a rough idea of what we were going to do. We did a human simulation. We did a human simulation, so we ran through the game, but with people instead of robots. This was to get a better understanding of how the rules worked. And then throughout the next couple of days, we did robot concepts. We can't more robot concepts. There was this one idea. It's kind of ridiculous, but it could work. Tentacles. So you have these tentacles and they grab the ball, but that's all they do so far. I know, but it's really easy to integrate with tentacles. So. That was one of the ideas. And then so people came up with all these ideas, and the reason why we're taking this, we didn't decide anything until Tuesday. The reason why is because people wanted to look at the robot in 3 days, because I don't know, they have some really good ideas and they can get the robots to work really well. The students came up with some robot concepts, and then the mentors eliminated some. So then after that we decided to have a shooter. We created on a priorities list, which was first we wanted our robot to drive. Next we wanted it to have an autonomous routine. Then we wanted to have it be able to receive balls, so either through human players throwing it or picking them up off the ground. Then we wanted it to have a shooter, a high shooter. We wanted to develop a high shooter and a low opportunistic shooter, which means notice that your receiver can actually function as a low goal shooter, because you would just intake the ball, and then in order to shoot you would reverse the direction. And then if we had time, we could have a catcher to catch the ball that is thrown over the truss. And then after that we started prototyping, and we did that for the next couple of days. And then yesterday, people more or less finished their prototypes. We have some prototypes that can actually score now. Like, they can score into the high goal, which is really great. So that's really where we are. We actually have a lot of things we still need to do. Mainly, we need to come up with a order. We need to order parts. That is the most important thing. If we don't have parts, then we can't build any of this. So as of now, we're actually a bit behind because we still need to order parts. We need to draw up like a rough sketch of the robot, either through CAD or through freestyle drawing. That should happen within the next couple of days, and then we can start actually drawing up like more detailed versions of the robot concepts that we vote on. Such as, dimensions, materials, all that. So, we're making really good progress, but this could be a lot worse. So, I guess I'm gonna do another one of these next Saturday then.